on, guys? This is a really long overdue video. I haven't made anything in a few months, obviously, but finally back in the swing of things. So as you can see, I got a new bike. This is a 2016 Husqvarna FE501S. My last Supermoto was a 2020 KTM 300 TPI. I'm sure people who are subscribed have seen those videos. I actually really liked that bike, but I had some issues with the CCPS going bad. I got scared about reliability, so I sold it basically at the end of the season last year. So I had an RX-7. I actually had an R6 as well, but I really wanted to get back on a Supermoto, so I picked this up not too long ago, actually, a little late into the season, but I'm actually really happy with this bike. I like this a lot more than the 300, and I'll explain why. All right, so a little overview on the bike itself. It's a pretty simple setup. Warp 9, 4 1/4 rear, that's gonna need to be changed. Warp 9 front wheel as well. This is actually not a Warp 9 rotor. This is a EBC, I think, floating rotor. These things are actually pretty nice, but we're on the stock caliper, which is junk. So that's gonna be replaced over the winter. Apart from that, bike is more or less stock. There's nothing done to the engine whatsoever. We have an FMF titanium slip-on, which is nice. Those things are expensive, and they're back ordered right now, so they're a pain in the butt to get. The only thing worth noting is it has a Scott steering damper. Originally, I thought I was gonna ditch this because I think it's mad ugly, but it's actually really nice. And I don't know, higher speeds, bumpy roads around here, I've kind of gotten used to it, and I like how easy it is to adjust it. So I'm gonna keep playing around with it and stick with that for now. Obviously, I always throw these Amazon mirrors on. I'll put a link for them in the description because people always ask me where I get those from. But yeah, it's a really simple setup. There's some things I want to do over the winter, a little more drastic, but for now, for the rest of the season, I'm just gonna rock it as is. So right off the bat, the torque down low is just absolutely incredible. It really is night and day from the 300. I will say this bike surprisingly isn't as smooth, which is weird for a 2-stroke to be smoother than a 4-stroke, but this thing definitely has a little bit more engine vibration. It's nothing crazy. I definitely still like it more, but it's something I didn't really expect. It's a lot better for cruising on the road though. Highway speeds, this thing's actually geared a little bit long right now, but highway speeds are no problem. I'm really convinced this is quite possibly the best setup for the road as far as Supermotos go. I haven't ridden a 701 yet, but my guess is they feel pretty heavy. These obviously are down a little bit on power, but I think this should be weighing in around 270, 275 pounds wet. And I know the newer models are even lighter than that. Also, the engine braking on the 500 is not that extreme. I've ridden a 450 EXC, actually the generation after this, and the engine braking was pretty strong. It wasn't unmanageable by any means, but I think this feels a lot more like the 2-stroke did, where it'll just coast. And I think that's really nice, not having such a jerky response to lowering the throttle. So overall, I'm really pleased with this bike. Like I said, there's some things that definitely need to be done to it. Obviously, this isn't my name, but I'm really excited. I will definitely be making more videos on this soon to come, and I just can't wait to get out there and ride more. So that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. I'm going to be getting a lot more footage riding this thing, riding with other people, and I have a lot of cool places I want to take this to, and a lot of really cool things I want to do to this thing during the off season. So if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.